friends, I'm Miss Jackie, and today I have an extra special video for you guys that I'm really excited to share. So, we just read our book Max's Dragon Shirt about Max and Ruby, and they had a really big day. And something that I love to do after I have a big day is something called yoga. And today I'm going to be teaching you guys a little bit of yoga, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So, if you want to put on some comfy clothes that you can move around in and find a space that has a little bit of room for you to do a little bit of moving, I'm going to show you guys some of my absolute favorite yoga poses that always help to calm me down after I have a big day or get me focused if I'm nervous about something, so I'm a little scared. I love to do some yoga poses. They help calm me down or help relax me, or a lot of things. Yoga is really great, and I think you guys are gonna have fun. So I'm gonna give you guys a second to pause the video and make sure you're in a space where you can do a little bit of moving, some standing up, some sitting down, some other things. Make sure you're in some clothes that you can move around in. So pause the video and we'll get right started. Okay, I hope everybody is ready because I'm so excited to get started with these yoga poses. So, the first pose that I'm going to teach you guys is actually called the butterfly pose, and it's pretty close to what I'm doing right now already. So for the butterfly pose, you're going to sit down like this and put your feet together. So the bottoms of your feet, touch them together, put them down on the ground, and then take your knees and flutter them like this. Flutter, flutter, flutter. And you can push them down on the ground and put your elbows on your knees like this and bend forwards, get a nice stretch, and flutter like a butterfly, flutter, 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 flutter. So that is the butterfly pose, and it's one of my favorites. I think it's so much fun. Flutter, 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 flutter. Are you trying it? Feet together, knees down, and flutter like a butterfly. The second pose that I'm going to show you guys is called the downward facing dog. This one is a little bit harder, so follow along, watch me do it, and then join me, and it's so much fun. So, for the downward facing dog, you're going to face to the side like this, and you're going to put your hands on the ground and your feet on the ground. And you're going to bend up like this into a little triangle. So this is the downward facing dog. So your hands down, your feet down, and stretch, stretch. Is everyone trying it? Downward facing dog, stretch. You can shake your legs out. Shake, 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 shake. Downward facing dog. We're all gonna stand up for this next pose, so I'm standing up, and this pose is called the tree pose. I love this pose so much, but it's a little tricky because you have to balance on one foot. So balancing is when you're on one foot and you have to stand up straight without both of your feet on the ground. So for the tree pose, what you're going to do is take one foot. I'm going to start with this one, and you're going to put it on your leg like this. Oh, and then you have to balance, balance, balance. And bring your hands up like this, and you can grow them up like you're a big beautiful tree. Is everyone trying it? So you're standing on the ground. You can try it with your other foot too. So you bring your foot up like this, and then you're going to bring your hands up and grow them up like a tree. Oh, it's a little tricky to balance. It's okay if you fall down, but you can just try again and see if you can balance on one foot and see how long you can balance. And stand big and strong and tall, just like a tree. The next yoga pose I'm going to show you guys is also standing up. And it's kind of like the tree pose, except instead of just standing on one foot, we're going to be standing on both. So you're going to stand with both of your feet on the ground, and this is called the mountain pose. And so for the mountain pose, you're going to bring your arms up like this and stand big and strong and tall like a big tall mountain. Is everyone trying? This is one of my favorites. See how high up in the air you can stretch. Good job, everyone. You guys are really doing a great job at yoga. So I have one more pose that I want to show you guys, and this is one of my favorites, especially to end when I'm done with yoga. This is what I like to do as my last pose because it's super relaxing, it's super stretchy, so you feel really, really nice, and it's very, very fun. So this is called the child's pose. So for the child's pose, you're gonna come onto your knees like this, and you're gonna spread them out just a little bit, and you're gonna lay down and stretch your arms out in front of you as long as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Is everyone stretching? See if you can stretch them even longer. Stretch, stretch, stretch. That is one of my absolute favorite poses, and I know you guys are doing such a great job. I hope everybody enjoyed doing some yoga poses with me. I know I had so much fun doing them, and I know you guys all did such a great job, and I'm so excited to share something that I love with all of you. I thought yoga would be a great thing to share with our lessons about Max's dragon shirt because Max and Ruby had a super long, busy, stressful day. Does anybody else ever have super long, busy, stressful days? I know I do. So one thing I love to do at the end of a super long, busy, stressful day is some nice yoga poses like the ones I just showed you, and they help me relax and feel really calm and nice. And I think yoga is really, really fun, and you can do it anywhere in your house. You can ask to see if your parents or your friends or your family members or anyone wants to do it with you. You can do yoga by yourself, or you can do it with anybody. It's so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Bye, friends.